guys, make sure you get out your science notebook. Today we're going to talk about aquaponics and our system in our classroom. And you're going to watch some videos on aquaponics and do a foldable. But first you need to copy all the notes down in your notebook. All right, so this is Introduction to Aquaponics. And if you've been in the science lab, you know we have beautiful fish and lots of plants growing. So let's find out a little bit about what goes on there. So aquaponics is the combination of aquaculture, or raising fish, and hydroponics, or the soilless growing of plants. So soilless means we're growing them in water, no dirt. So this system grows fish and plants together in one integrated system, and our fish waste, or poop, provides an organic food source for the plants, and the plants naturally filter the water for our fish. So one of the biggest things and the most important things in our system are our microbes, and they are our nitrifying bacteria. They convert ammonia from the fish waste first into nitrates, then in nitrites, and then into nitrates. Nitrates are the form of nitrogen that plants can uptake and use to grow. The solid fish waste is turned into nutrients that acts as food for our plants. This system is natural and sustainable. It is a natural process that mimics all lakes and ponds in our natural world. The only thing we input into our system is fish food. The fish will eat the food and excrete waste, which is converted by the beneficial bacteria to nutrients that plants can use. Plants then consume the nutrients and also help to purify the water. There are lots of benefits to our system. It uses about 1/6 of the water to grow 8 times more food per acre. It is an all-natural fertilizer source, so there is no additives, no pesticides, no herbicides, no fertilizers, except for the natural ones that come for our fish. So we have no reliance on manufactured fertilizers. It is efficient, sustainable, and highly productive, and free of pesticides and herbicides. The fish are free of growth hormones and also antibiotics, and allows for a continuous production of food because we're growing indoors. It produces both protein from our fish and vegetables. It is very earth-friendly, and it eliminates soil-borne diseases, and we can grow all year round. So what can we grow? So we can grow fish and plants, and usually it is these systems are with warm freshwater fish like troy or koi or trout. We also grow a lot of leafy crops such as lettuce, greens, and herbs. They usually do the best. And most commercial growers raise leafy crops, but you can grow all kinds of plants in aquaponics. We haven't done strawberries yet, but we've done tomatoes and peppers and cucumbers on our system. So there are different types of aquaponics system. You have a media-filled pot or bed, a raft system, and an NFT system. And there's a video that I put in the instructions that will cover these, but let's go over them now. So the media-filled beds or pots are grow beds or pots filled with media like rock or gravel. This provides a foundation for our plant roots to grow in. The media provides no nutrition. It's not soil. It uses the least components and is very simple to operate. In this system, materials are broken down in the plant bed and there's no filtration. The next is the raft system. So we have this and the media system in our classroom. It is also called a deep water system. What happens is you have foam or insulation that floats on top of the water and provides a foundation for the plant. There are holes in the foam, and the plant roots grow into the water through the holes. Next, you have an NFT system, or a nutrient-filled technique system. The plants are grown here in pots, placed in channels, and the channels have water flowing through them. Gravity brings the water back to the fish tank. This shows potential but is used less and requires a separate filter. We do not use this one currently in our classroom. Okay, so here's a nice overview of how aquaponics works. So here you start with your fish, okay? The fish are fed and produce ammonia waste, okay? The fish breathe in our oxygen from the water. That ammonia waste goes here where bacteria convert the ammonia into nitrite and then nitrate. And that is the form our plants can use. So the plants absorb our nitrates as nutrients, and they're usually suspended on the raft. So you can see the leaves grow above the water and the roots go below. And then that water, they put oxygen back into the water so that our plants can breathe. So our system, this is a first version of our system. It looks a little different now, as you'll see when we get into the classroom. So we have 2 tanks, a fish tank and a plant tank, and then we have our pumps and bacteria that are in a section in between them to filter our fish water for the plants. Okay, so what I want you to do now is to go watch the other 2 videos, and then when you're done the videos, you're going to either print this foldable or draw it in your book, okay? And this foldable, you're going to then write the definition of each or why each is important. So under the first flap, aquaponics, you're going to write the definition of aquaponics. You're going to then tell me why the fish is important, what the bacteria do, and why the plants are important. I'm not sure why that went all the way down to the other side, but so you're going to go through and fill that out. Like I said, if you don't have a printer, then just draw it in your notebook, take a picture, and submit it on the classroom. Thank you, and I'll see you to talk about it some more when we get to our meet this afternoon. Have a great day.